You're watching
Real English
with
Real Teachers.
Real Teachers.
Alright, so today's debate is, again, a very serious one. Harry, I want us to debate about the ways in which we would go about shedding our skin if we were just like snakes. Imagine we had to shed our skin, sort of get rid of our skin every year, twice a year. So we actually probably don't need the coin toss. We just need to have a debate about how it would be best to achieve this goal.
I'll let you start this one then, Charlie.
All right, fine. I'll take the lead. So I would probably begin by finding a place that I can dispose of the skin very quickly. So we need to point out that we're the only ones that would be having to do this act of shedding our skin.
Right.
So, we're freaks. We're
Right.
unnatural. This is very strange behaviour. So you've got to try and hide it from everyone. I guess I want to know whether you would tell your family.
Yeah, I tell my family whenever I have an issue.
Including Piles?
Whether it's including Piles, yeah, everyone in the family knows about my things related to my anus. Yeah, I think if I had a problem like that, if I had to shed my skin periodically, I couldn't do it alone. Firstly, it would be difficult physically to actually do it, but then it would be psychologically difficult as well. Having to hide it, feeling insecure about it. I'd probably have quite a low self-esteem. Every time you shed your skin, I would probably feel crap about myself. I'd feel like I'm losing a part of me. So, it could be really quite disturbing in many ways and psychologically damaging. So I would have to bring my family in on that and share it with them because I couldn't deal with it on my own, basically.
Okay. And do you think that they would accept it?
I would hope so. Yeah, my family are very accepting. Yeah, I don't think I would be disowned.
Before we go any further with this lovely topic, we wanted to tell you about the sponsor, which is italki. italki.com is an online language learning platform. Harry and I are on there, and plenty more people for you to choose from as well.
It's a great place to become more fluent in a language. I'd say that is the main benefit of interacting with a tutor online. You can talk and develop your fluency, build vocabulary, and really get more comfortable using the language without even leaving your home. So they say to become fluent, you need to use it a lot. You need to use the language as much as you can. And italki is giving you the chance to do that via Skype. So great website to connect with native teachers of languages.
That's true, yeah. And it's a bit of a myth buster. Most people think you've got to move to another country to be able to speak that language, but in this day and age you don't have to. You can connect with a tutor, a native tutor, and be in your own comfort of your own home. So hop on to italki.com and you can get yourself $10 worth of italki credits after your first lesson purchase.
Just click that link below. Yeah, I don't think I would be disowned for having a very rare skin condition. I hope not. Maybe they would be really averse to having a child with this condition, but I would hope not. My parents are lovely, so I don't know. How do you think your parents would react to, finding out that you've got this condition, Charlie?
Well, I actually had a similar situation, which proved that they would instantly disown me. So I would have to hide this from my whole family.
What was your condition that you've got a really stretchy face?
I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest. It's a bit of a sensitive topic.
Is it about your penis? Okay, let's change the subject then. But if you have any questions about this, about Charlie's penis skin condition, just write them in the comments, guys. And Charlie will be happy to answer. And I'll be happy to answer on his behalf as well.
I'd prefer that, yeah, because I don't really want to talk about it. But Harry knows, so he'll fill you in.
Yeah, I'll fill you in, and I've had to help him with this as well. So yeah, I know all the details.
All right. So anyway, I would keep it from everybody. I would do it in secret. I was thinking I would go to like a public toilet each time and just go into a cubicle, get rid of it all, or just get out of my skin. And then
how would you do that? How would you get out of your skin?
Well,
what would be your? Would you burn it off?
No. Well, like I suppose a snake, if that's the same thing, a snake would sort of move around like that, and through friction and contracting their muscles constantly, and then relaxing.
Right. Okay. So you go into a public toilet to do it, would you?
I think so, because then I could run away from it, and no one would know that it was me, and I don't have to dispose of it.
And then someone goes in there for a pee or a poo, and they find a load of skin.
Yeah.
Would you leave your clothes? Would you leave your clothes on the skin as well? Oh, it's such a disgusting thought, actually. Imagine being able to shed your skin. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. That verb, shed, how do we say that in the past tense? Is it just shed?
3 sheds in a row.
Shed. All the sheds.
Okay.
Shed a tear. Definitely say that. Shed a tear. Yeah, I shed a tear. And then you can have a shed as well in your garden.
You could also shed your skin, like me, twice a year in the public toilets.
Exactly.
Where would you do it?
So I personally, I think that's ridiculous. I wouldn't do it in a public space. I would feel too self-conscious about it. I would do it in the privacy of my own home, behind closed doors. Yeah, just at home. And then I would dispose of the skin, probably burying it in the garden. Maybe it'd be good for the plants. Good way to put humanity in contact with nature once again. Bury it. And maybe it would grow a person. Maybe a person would grow. Who knows?
Wow, that's an imaginative scenario.
Adam and Eve. It is. Well,
are you saying that
what more do you
Adam and Eve
expect?
were created from your skin shedding?
I'm saying it's a possibility.
This guy, he calls himself
do you
Prince
explain
Harry,
it?
and then he thinks that he's created humanity. But would you say that your technique is better than mine? That's what we're here for.
Would.
That's what you guys are here for, obviously.
Absolutely. Imagine after you've shed your skin, right? You would imagine that the new skin that comes through would be really, really sensitive to touch. It would hurt to put clothes on. You know,
That's
like
a good
when
point.
you've got a cut or like a scab, and you peel off the scab, and then underneath you've got that fresh skin. It's like really pink. Your whole body would be like that. So I definitely wouldn't want to walk out into the daylight of Bedford Town Centre having used a horrible public toilet to shed my skin and then flush it down the toilet. I would do it at home and then stay at home for the next 2 weeks while the skin grows back and becomes strong enough for the real world.
So you'd be a hermit for 2 weeks.
I would be a hermit for 2 weeks, yeah. But I would carry on with lessons. I would carry on with Skype lessons, and I would adjust the lighting, because I would basically just look pink. So I would adjust the lighting so much so that I look a normal colour. And same with the videos. I would make myself look a normal colour, like I am now.
Yeah, that's a good decision. I was thinking that it's a waste of 2 weeks to sort of stay indoors the whole time. So I would put on a hat and maybe some gloves and some sunglasses. Job done.
I guess we'd be bald in this circumstance, wouldn't we? If we had to peel all our skin off? Or would the skin come off but through the, not for you, you're not balding, but with this, like the follicles wouldn't be affected then?
No. If you've got strong follicles, if you've got receding hairline, then you might be in trouble.
Right. You're not insinuating that I've got a receding hairline, are you?
No. Would nay do that. Nope.
No, it's very thick on the sides. It's very thick on the sides.
Very thick, yeah. Too thick, if anything.
Yeah. Too thick. It is. I'm worried about how thick my hair is sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so what would you guys do in this ridiculous scenario if you had to shed your skin every 6 months? How would you do it? Where would you go? How would you do it in a discreet way? Or would you be public about this disorder that you've got? Because, it's a serious issue, this. I think scientists need to be testing new ways to prevent this from happening more and causing you this massive issue.
Yeah, and also go a step further. Like, what would be the problems, or what would be the positives out of this? I suppose Vaseline sales would go up.
Defo. Yeah, Vaseline sales be through the roof.
Through the roof, they would be. Yeah. What else would change? Put it in the comments. We'd love to read it. And we'll see you again for another very serious chat, helping you improve your English along the way.
See you then, guys.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram to get more day-to-day posts and stories helping you learn English in more dynamic and interactive ways.